Listen to this, we're playing a game. It's a swing and a miss, and we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting
It's coming up, Paul.
all the time.
Yeah.
Recorded for
Thursday,
10th of July, 2014.
2014 is the...
It's very good. Very good. Very good. Hello, and welcome to Wasting All the Time, a podcast. I'm Dave, and welcome to this.
that's not the name you told me earlier.
No, I'm actually John. I was testing you, Paul. I was testing you.
Okay.
And audience, welcome to this. This is the first installment of our new series, the Wasting All the Time Open Access Interview Series. This has been a pet project of mine, and I'm happy to take advantage of the fact that Cody and Dave are otherwise engaged this week to bring this to you. So what we're going to be doing on this interview series is every now and again, we're going to be bringing you interviews with local personalities here in town, near the Wasting All the Time studios. It could be myself performing the interviews, or it could be Dave or Cody, really any of us. And the goal of this is to just bring interesting people onto your computer, your MP3 listening device, whether it be Microsoft or Apple produced. And hopefully you enjoy that, and we'll have plenty more of these to come.
So you're saying I'm interesting?
Yes, we find you very interesting, Paul.
Oh, that's fantastic, I guess.
Yeah. So my guest today is Paul Stacie. He's a local business owner, and he owns Stacie's Stickball Billiard Hall. That's
correct.
Locally here.
Yeah.
And it's a really interesting kind of a place. Paul, why don't you tell us about your place?
Well, it's pretty much your standard billiards hall.
Mm-hmm.
We have pool tables. We have got 4 pool tables in the back. We have a full bar and some limited sort of bar food options. And I'm looking to get a dartboard eventually.
Sounds fun. What kind of beer do you serve there?
Well, we've got Coors Light, Budweiser Light, Miller, genuine draft.
Okay.
It's the champagne of beers. And Miller Light.
Nice. My understanding was that Miller High Life is the champagne of beers.
Well, you'd be correct.
Oh, okay. And so, why did you feel the need to reference genuine draft as the champagne of beers?
Well,
sorry, I hate to get
I didn't
combative this early in the interview. Let's pass that by. Unless you
nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry. I'm sure it was just a slip of the tongue there.
Yeah, we have one of those too. It's either Miller High Life or genuine
I see.
draft.
Oh, okay. So,
but either way, it's good.
So you switch it out every now and again, eh?
No, I just can't remember.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're not as involved in stocking all that then, eh?
Well, I established the pool hall and the workings a while ago, and I just kind of used the same forms, same ordering forms over and over.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of change up. I like to keep it consistent.
So just you don't want to mess with a good thing you've got going here then.
No, at Stacie's Stickball Billiards Hall, we've been doing things the same way the entire time.
Nice. And so I guess you leave a lot of this to your staff, your management crew there then, eh?
I pretty much run the place myself.
Oh, okay.
Don't have a lot of help. I've got 1 or 2 bartenders during the week, and I got a guy in the back to fry up some things.
Okay.
But mostly it's just me, kind of. It's a labor of love.
Well, that sounds like it must be a labor of love. I mean, that's a lot of hours you must be putting in there if it's pretty much just you running the place.
Yeah, well, I have a cot in the back, and
wow.
I know it's not zoned as a residential area, but I live there.
Oh, wow. Wow. A man very much into his work.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that's fantastic. That's lovely to hear about these days. There's so many people that kind of, just try to skim by, do the absolute minimum necessary. And
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like to consider myself a mom and pop sort of operation.
Yeah.
Except without the mom, just me, just pop.
Oh, uh-huh.
I tried the mom and pop thing, and it's just too expensive.
Oh, too expensive.
Yeah, can't have that. Spending all my money like that.
Oh, I see.
Not when I got a pool hall to run.
Yeah. Well, speaking of keeping costs down, I wanted to bring up, probably what's the most interesting thing about your billiard hall, which is that
the prices.
Yes, well, that, but also the fact that when you call it the stickball billiard hall, you're actually referencing the fact that you do not have pool cues on the premises. It is in fact sticks.
Yeah, well, if you really sort of break it down and look at what a pool cue, that's what they're called. Yeah, pool cue.
Pool cues.
Yeah,
yes.
if you look at what they are, they are in fact sticks. Mm-hmm. And so I've got a handful of sticks of varying lengths and weight, which is something that people care about. Mm-hmm. Those who are discerning can pick a heavier or lighter stick.
Right.
And, I've got a little bit of sidewalk chalk hanging around that you can rub on the end, and
nice.
It works.
It's a very fun kind of rustic flavor that it gives the whole experience.
Well, I like things to be special,
mm-hmm.
And I really sort of what's the word? Unique.
Well, it definitely is that. So, out of curiosity, what kind of treating process do you use on those sticks? I mean, because obviously you can't just.
Sorry, what?
Well, what kind of treating process?
Treating.
Yeah, I assume you're not going out into the woods and just picking up sticks and putting them on your.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work out at all. It'd be a lot of splinters and such.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I do is I pick out the sticks that seem like they would work. I cut them down to size. I run a spoke shave over them, mm-hmm. and rub a little linseed oil just to kind of seal it up. But a little bit of sanding, but nothing too much, just enough to make it so I don't get sued.
Oh, I see.
Which I'm frankly sick and tired of.
Oh, that's right. You have had some issues with lawsuits in the past.
That's actually why I'm here. Mm-hmm. I know we're going to get to it later. But I have recently undergone a few lawsuits pertaining to the quality and repair of my establishment, and I need some extra bucks.
I see.
Extra bucks to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the case against you recently. That's resolved, right? We can talk about that.
Yeah. Well, remember what I was saying, that I like to keep things the same? Mm-hmm. Since when I moved into the location, which used to be Stacie's craft store.
Oh, also owned by you?
No,
a different Stacie.
Different Stacie, yeah.
Okay.
No, that's just a coincidence, actually.
Oh, I see.
A happy coincidence. Uh-huh. Well, in the gentleman's restroom, the commode, there was a broken commode, and
a commode?
Yeah, a toilet.
Okay.
Wall, urinal.
Oh, I see.
And it's been broken, and it's not been fixed.
Oh, and the entire time you've
I've got a 5-gallon bucket. Stuck in there for people to use.
I see.
But according to the health and safety or whatever, OSHA, whatever code, apparently I got to fix it, and it was been recently called to my attention.
I see. And you have now fixed it?
No, not yet. I don't really have the spare capital
Oh, really?
To make that repair.
So my understanding was that your place is doing quite well at the moment.
Yeah, it's got a pretty loyal, bunch of regulars, and new people are discovering it every day and getting a kick out of it.
Well,
no, business is actually booming.
Okay, but you still don't have the money to make this. Well,
I don't have
repair.
I don't have money for the shop. I don't have money for the hall.
Okay,
available at the moment. So that's what.
So
I'm
what?
To do here.
Where are the profits tied up?
The profits.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I mean, if business is booming,
it is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We've never been better. Well, I'm used to. I've become accustomed to a certain level of lifestyle, and I try to save money wherever I can. Living on the premises and coming up with unique workarounds for things, but. Yeah, a certain level of lifestyle.
Certain level of lifestyle.
And,
so what?
In order to maintain that, a lot gets sort of diverted to that.
So I'm sorry to kind of harp on this a little bit, but what does this lifestyle really constitute? I mean, because it seems like you're doing, like you said, business is booming. I imagine
it is.
with your overhead as low as it seems to be, you should have plenty of.
Well, you see, I have a certain budget for my quality of life. That's a fairly regular number, fairly regular.
Okay,
and then so once that is covered, then I have a sort of a variable level of profit or income to apply to keeping the place open.
Right. I'm just trying to get at what exactly that lifestyle entails, that it seems to be eating up so much of your profits.
Well, I like to patronize some of the other businesses at my end of town. There's a bookie in the same shopping center.
Oh, is there? I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Can you take that out?
We're actually trying to make these as raw as possible. I'll have to check with Dave in the final edit.
I'm an equestrian at heart. I enjoy horses. I enjoy owning horses and racing.
Oh, racing horses.
I dabble in that. I also appreciate fine food.
Oh, I see.
So and I drive a Tesla Roadster.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty cool cars.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Not sure how long I'm going to keep it, but I've got it for now.
Oh, is it not working out for you?
No, it's all right. I just like to keep things fresh.
Oh, I see.
I switch it up every couple months or so.
Oh, every couple months for a new car.
Yep.
That's pretty quick. I mean, usually I hear about people who, maybe every 2 years will switch out a car, but every few months, that seems fast.
Well, I like to live fast.
Have you ever considered maybe postponing one of these change-ups? And
well, I don't know why.
Well, I mean, maybe to pay for the legally mandated repair of your toilet facilities.
Right. Well, that's why I'm here. I heard that you have this podcast thing.
Yeah, we do have a podcast. Yeah.
And lots of people listen.
Yeah, at least a few.
So what I'm hoping to do here is
You know what, Paul? I need to cut you off just for a second. Just to say that Wasting All the Time Open Access interview series is sponsored in part by Sal's Premium Vegan Meats. Sal's Premium Vegan Meats provide quality, wholesome meat products fully in line with vegan philosophy. Sal's Vegan Meats fulfill the promise of no mother, no face. Because at Sal's Vegan Meats, they wait until the animal's mother is dead, and then, after the head is chopped off, the animal has no face. So please patronize Sal's Vegan Meats. Sorry about that, Paul. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about...
Is that a vegetable meat, you said?
It's a vegan meat. They're an old friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they serve quality vegan merchandise. It's, as far as I know, it's the only place in the country, maybe in the world, that you can get vegan meat.
Wow. That I like the sound of that. That sounds what's the word I'm looking for? Unique.
Oh, yeah. That would, by definition, be unique, yes. So,
that's great.
Speaking of things that are unique, I wanted to talk a little bit about your signage outside the place.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to get to that.
That's kind of one of the more famous aspects of the billiard hall.
Yeah, well, like I said, I like to find ways of keeping costs down and making things special, make things stand out a little bit, and the natural stick cues is one way that I do that. Another way is the signage out front. Like I think I mentioned already, the facility used to belong to a craft store. It used to be rented out to a craft store. It's called Stacie's Crafts, which conveniently is the same as my last name.
Right,
Paul
although
Stacie.
it's slightly different spelling, I believe.
Ever so slightly.
Because this former Stacie was spelled Stacey, and your Stacie.
Yeah, that's correct. So what I did is I got rid of the Y and bumped the E over.
Oh, okay.
And I inserted an I.
There you go.
That was from a home improvement store. So that's how I got the Stacie's. It just kind of found a comma and threw it up top.
Oh, there you go.
The stick and the ball I got from various different sources. A lot of different signs all kind of mashed up into one. Billiards, that one was tricky.
I bet it was, yeah.
I had to go to a McDonald's. I had to find a McDonald's that had the little sign that said billions and billions sold.
Oh, uh-huh.
I took a billions, knocked off the yawns, and then I found a yard sale sign. And so it was billiards, and hall. I got that from City Hall.
Oh, so you just bought these old signs from these places?
No. The whole point is to keep the costs low. So what I do is I go out at night and collect signs.
So you go out at night and you take these signs from
Yeah.
So I guess this was like an old shut down McDonald's then?
No, because I want signs that can light up. I want it to function.
Right.
I just plug it into my electric system here, and then it lights up in all different colors and everything. And all it takes really is a good ladder and a little bit of insomnia, and you'll be surprised at what you can find.
So, but sorry, I guess I'm not quite understanding. So you go to these businesses when they're not open at night.
Correct.
And these are businesses and government buildings that are still in operation, still owned and
except for Stacie's Crafts.
Right, except for Stacie's.
That's gone.
And you steal their signage?
Well, here's the thing. I'm a bit of a fly-by-night operation here, ragtag. Kind of a thing. I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot of liquid funds to move around. So, but these places, City Hall's got a tax base behind it, and McDonald's has all the money in the world. They can afford a new sign. I can't.
It seems like it might be unethical.
What?
Or it seems like it might be unethical. Or even illegal.
Well, I think that's up to a certain level of interpretation. It certainly hasn't come to my lawyer's attention as of yet.
Oh, so you retain a lawyer?
I am my lawyer.
Oh,
I represent myself.
So
but when I do, for legal reasons, I refer to myself in the third person.
I see. And so did you attend law school then? Did you attend law school?
No. I got my GED a year early, and then I opened up this pool hall.
Oh, I see. And so, but you act as your own attorney.
That's correct. I represent myself in all. By now I've got the training. I think it's not a bad idea. Maybe I could start representing other people.
That's something that you'll have to take up. Between you and the Lord. It seems like this is, and I hate to keep harping on this, but it really seems like this is maybe not the best way to be running your business, stealing things from other businesses.
Well, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have a whole lot of...
Yeah, but life isn't giving you lemons. You're stealing lemons from other people and making lemonade out of it.
Actually, I don't want to be argumentative here. I beg to differ on this count. It's just that... life has given me lemons in that I am unable to maintain all of, this is the lawyer speak coming out here, all of the things that I want to maintain at the level that I wish to maintain them. I find these whimsical alternatives.
See, I still would really love to hear what some of these lifestyle choices are that that are precluding you from this.
Look,
because
I told you, I like horses.
The horses and such. Yes,
but I bet on horses.
You bet on horses.
I like fast cars, and I got a cocaine habit. What?
A cocaine habit.
What more do you want?
I just feel like maybe you could. Scale down some of that a little bit, at least on a temporary basis.
I've become comfortable with a certain level of lifestyle, and I've got to keep that going. And I always have something left over, for the pool hall.
Right.
I mean, I keep the kitchen stocked. So
out of curiosity, sorry, we'll move on from this. Out of curiosity, what kind of stuff do you keep the kitchen stocked with?
We've got tater tots.
Tater tots, nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Is and what else besides tater tots?
Oh, what else?
You said a limited selection of food.
Right.
That implies more than one.
Well, it is. I mean,
thing which you can select.
It is a small kitchen. We have a limited. Ability. Our menu only has a few items on it.
A few items. So tater tots and.
Well, there's tater tots. We got plain tater tots.
Mm-hmm.
We've got tater tots with ketchup. We've got tater tots with barbecue sauce. We've got spicy tater tots. That's where I put some Tabasco. My guy. He puts Tabasco on it, and then I cook it extra.
So he cooks
it. I have a staff.
You have staff?
Yeah.
You don't also serve as your own cook, but
no, I
refer to yourself in the third person.
That's a separate position, payroll, everything.
Oh, okay. So you do not work for yourself?
No, I am simply the owner.
Okay.
And resident.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd love to meet your chef at some point. That would be a lot of fun.
He's
get some tater tot secrets from the master.
Yeah, well, they're good tater tots. He's not here, but they're good tater tots.
Mm-hmm. Well, he wouldn't be here in the studio.
Nope.
Of course not. Because you're the only one here except for me, and
right.
I'm not the chef.
You got it.
And you've been pretty adamant that you are not in fact the chef either.
Mm-mm. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
No, my chef is
is definitely not you, right?
No, his name is
is it Paul? Is his name Paul?
What's Paul but in Spanish?
I don't know, Paulo?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy, though.
You don't remember
He's a good guy.
His name?
No. We don't speak much.
Oh, you don't speak much?
No.
Okay. Because this is the only employee you've really talked at length about it. I would think that he would therefore be your...
Well, he does a really good job.
Uh-huh.
If there's one thing I can cook, that it's tater tots. So you'll enjoy them for sure.
That you can cook?
That the cook cooks.
Okay, sorry, I'm
Chef,
just getting
Miguel.
Miguel? That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Not Paul.
Sorry, me?
So your chef sounds like a really fun kind of individual. I'd love to meet him sometime.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm. And so you have him on staff. That's part of your payroll.
And a couple bartenders.
And a couple of bartenders. Nice.
Serve up the liquor. It's what makes the world go around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm told.
Yeah, well. Yeah. So I'm here to try to raise some money.
All right. Well, we'll definitely get to that. But I need to take just a moment and let everyone know that Wasting All the Time Open Access Interview Series is sponsored in part by Maida Honda. Are you tired of going to car lots and buying cars that then explode? We are too. But at Maida Honda, none of our cars explode. So come down to Maida Honda and buy a car from us. It definitely will not explode. So thank you for joining us. If you're just tuning in, which I don't know why you would be tuning into the middle of a podcast that you've downloaded, but just in case, this is the Wasting All the Time Open Access Interview Series. I'm John, and I'm here interviewing Mr. Paul Stacie of Stacie's Stickball Billiard Hall.
Thank you.
And we're just going through his business a little bit, learning about it, and he's got a very, very prescribed personal budget that is making it a little bit difficult for him to make certain changes that the government believes he should be making, for the good of the population in general.
So they say. So they say. Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about your chef in the last segment there. And how he is definitely not you.
No.
And how he makes fantastic tater tots.
Yeah. Yes.
And that variations on the tater tot theme are the specialty of your kitchen and pretty much the only thing.
No, that's not fair.
Oh, that's not the. So you have things other than variations on tater tots.
We have chips.
Chips. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a big old family size pack of Frito-Lays in the back and pour you out some of them.
Alrighty.
I mean, nice. We can pour you out some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just standard.
Is that the Royal We?
I don't understand the reference.
Oh, well, never mind. It was just a little joke there. So you mentioned your bar staff.
That's right.
Yeah. So you got a couple of bartenders there helping you out.
Yeah. My uncle helps me out.
Your uncle helps you out. Nice.
He doesn't have much going on for himself at this point. He's not been quite right since he got back from the first Gulf War.
Oh, so a veteran
back in the 90s. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I mean he was there.
Okay,
he was there.
He was,
and he ain't been right since.
Yeah,
but so he helps me out. He
so just to be clear, you're correcting me on his being a veteran. Is he not a veteran?
Well, define veteran.
Someone who served in the armed forces during a military conflict.
Okay. He was there.
Mm-hmm. In the Gulf, in the Persian Gulf during the Gulf War.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he fought for this country.
Okay.
He was not exactly a member of the United States Armed Forces, although he did fight on their behalf.
Okay. He wasn't in the armed forces, but he fought in the first Gulf War.
Yeah, he financed his own trip over.
Oh, I see.
And brought his own equipment with him.
Okay.
And he did a lot to help liberate some oil fields. And
some oil fields. That was kind of his. Was that kind of his focus? Was that his mission over there? Or?
Yeah, well, he pretty much did whatever seemed right at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a lot of good for this for the American effort. But again, not part of the actual official sort of armed forces. But so I consider him a veteran. But by your definition, I guess we'll have to differ on that.
Okay. Well, we certainly he certainly sounds like he did his bit overseas.
Sure did more than a hell of a lot more than a lot of people.
Oh, so you kind of thinking that a lot of actual veterans.
No, I don't think I said that.
Didn't.
I think I said people.
Okay. It just seemed like maybe you were going down that road, and
anyway, so he helped me out.
That would be an interesting thing to find out.
Yeah,
if you had an opinion on that.
I don't know why you keep picking at these sores.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to. It's just you kind of
went through a lot.
You bring things up, and
he did it for you.
Okay.
And for the rest of us.
Okay.
And I don't need you questioning him on live radio.
I'm not questioning him. I'm wondering if you have opinions on the American Armed Forces. That would be interesting to hear.
Well, I think my uncle knows how to pull a bar. Knows how to pull a bar tap, and I keep them around.
Oh, so your beers are on draft then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That is often an added expense. Having that stuff installed, especially in somewhere that used to be a craft store. I imagine the craft store doesn't have, beer taps and kegerators and such.
No. What we do is again, it's a sort of a unique sort of a situation. We've got some hoses and some barrels, kegs I call them.
Yeah, kegs.
And once a week I go down to the corner market and I buy a couple cases of those beers I mentioned, and I pour them in. And then when you pull the bar, you pull the beer tap, the little lever. It's more of a faucet, and but it's got a little lever on it, so it looks good. But I got a bit of paper mache that I draw the logo onto, and
so wait, so
the beer comes pouring right out.
So you wait, so you don't actually have you don't actually buy kegged beer. You buy bottles and pour them into it.
No, I buy cans.
Cans.
Yeah, big case of.
And you pour them into.
Yeah. Got some big barrels out back.
And
what happened was, first I moved in, I found out that men's urinal was broke. I got all pissed off and I smashed the sink. Right.
Oh, so the sink's broken as well.
And well, yeah, I smashed it, and the faucet popped off. And I was like, well, what the hell am I going to do with this? And I thought, oh, well, if water goes through it, beer will go through it. And I got to thinking, hey, that's not a bad idea. So I went around, smashed a few more sinks, and got some more faucets. So now we've got 6 beers on tap.
Huh. And you... Okay, and so the FTC is okay with that? With you advertising draft beer and serving
it's
canned beer that's been poured into a barrel and shot through a hose?
Well, it's on tap. I mean, if you look, you just go stand at the bar, you look there, there's an actual tap right there. It's
okay.
What it comes through. So I think that's... I mean, it hasn't come up yet, is all I'm going to say.
Okay, it seems like, and I'm not trying to say that you're trying to deceive people. It just seems like maybe people might be confused.
Yeah. No, it's just a whimsical thing. Yeah, people seem to like it. I'm telling you, a lot of things have about my business have been questioned. A lot of things have come up in court, but that's not one of them. So
okay, so that's all right. And so you mentioned your uncle is one of your bar staff. That sounds great. Given jobs to.
Yeah, I don't pay him.
Oh, you?
No, it's an arrangement we have.
Oh, okay. So he's not technically on the payroll.
Not traditionally. No. I just give him a little bit of weed every month, and that keeps him safe.
So you pay him in a controlled substance?
Controlled. Well, things are changing. We'll see where we'll see.
Yeah, but they haven't changed yet. It's
what do you say about that in another couple years?
Yeah, no. I'm all for the legalization of marijuana, but it's not legal right now.
Well, neither are a lot of things, but got to live your life. Know what I mean?
No. I mean, false advertising isn't legal either. Nor is ignoring government mandated repairs in order to
well, no. I mean, I'm gonna be paying them, and I'm gonna be paying all the late fees as well. As soon as I get the money, that's why I'm here. Wanted to let people know that I'm raising some money
for your for your business.
Make repairs. I'm gonna be launching a Kickstarter.
Oh, fun! Well,
campaign.
We'll talk about that in just a sec. I've got to do one more little bit here.
Oh, okay.
And say that the what?
Are you doing it now?
Yes, I'm going to do it now.
Okay. Sorry. I'll be quiet.
So just give me a moment here. And
could I have a whiskey back here? Someone that can get that for me.
Well, we're alone in the studio right now.
All right, we'll get it later then. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, just going to take a moment to say that the Wasting All the Time Open Access interview series is sponsored in part by Wright Industries, purveyors of many a soon-to-be household name item, including the popcorn cat, the cucumber sword, and other fine inventions brought to you by the Wright brothers and their descendants. Be sure to pick up their newest product, homemade mosquito attractant, mass-produced just for you. Wright Industries. They're definitely on the up and up. Welcome back to my interview with Mr. Paul Stacie, owner of Stacie's Stickball Billiard Hall.
Thanks very much for having me, yes. John.
I'm happy to have you and delve a little bit into this very interesting operation that you're running.
It's I'm very happy to do it. It's a lot of people like it. It's unique. It's a unique experience.
Unique. Mm-hmm. That is a word that has come up a lot in this interview. Yes,
and it'll it'll also come up if you ask the people who frequent my establishment.
Yeah, they definitely are an interesting crowd with lots of words to say.
Yeah, I got a lot of regulars there. Very happy.
Mm-hmm. So we're coming finally to what brought you on our show in the first place, which is you've started I've started I'm going to start a Kickstarter. A Kickstarter
campaign. It's something I heard about recently from I can't tell you who I heard it from actually.
Oh. Okay. You can't remember?
Yeah. No, it's my dealer.
Oh. You're...
But let's not talk about
that. So for those of you who are unaware, Kickstarter is an internet crowdfunding...
what that is, yeah.
Yeah, crowdfunding company. You can... If you have a cool idea, you can submit it to Kickstarter usually it comes with a video and ask for the community to donate to it.
There's a video?
And various donation levels will get you various incentives.
Gets me incentives, yeah. So what I want to do is...
They if they donate, $5, they get some reward back. And if they donate $25, they get a different, better reward.
A what? They get a
reward for backing your project.
Wait, no, they give me money.
Well, they do give you money, yes.
I have to give them something?
That's generally how it's done, yes.
I did not know that.
Little prizes. It's like when you're a kid and you have to sell a certain amount of cookie dough. You get prizes for how much you sell.
I always just stole the money out of my mom's wallet and then ate the cookie dough myself.
Oh.
I gotta give people something?
Well, that's generally how it's done. I mean, I've never done a Kickstarter.
And you said I got to do a video too?
Well, most people do a video, yes.
I don't know. This sounds like the overhead on this is piling high.
Well, it's probably not that high. You just find a friend with a video camera and do a little video. Put it on the internet.
Well, I do know a guy who makes a lot of films.
Yeah?
He's pretty busy, though. He's down south.
Down south?
Yeah. Near LA. He lives in the valley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he might be, worth giving a call, if you're going to be going to...
Yeah, actually, that might help sell things well.
If you're going to be going to Disneyland or the racetrack down there.
Oh, I'll definitely be down there for the racetrack.
Yeah. Maybe make it a dual...
Okay, so now
trip.
It sounds like I got to ask for more money in order to cover the cost of the video.
Well, yeah, that's. I think that's valid. Including the expenses of making the Kickstarter video.
Yeah. So what sort of things do I have to give people? I did not see this coming.
Well, I don't know why you're asking me. I mean, it's your Kickstarter project.
Well, yeah. I did not know that I had to give people things.
Well, you don't necessarily have to. It's just advised, because then they'll maybe, give more money to get the better prize.
Prize.
Or reward, whatever you want to call it. Incentive.
So I can...
but like maybe if people...
a thank you letter, maybe? Or...
Well, like maybe if people... maybe if people give you, $5, you send them a half off coupon for a game of billiards.
Well, that sounds like I'd be giving away more money than I'm getting.
Oh, well, how much does a game of billiards cost at your place?
$55.
$55 for a game of billiards?
So that is correct.
Played with sticks?
It's very
unique? Is that the word you're looking for? Unique?
Special.
It's a special.
Oh, yeah, unique. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
It's unique. It is unique to pay $55 to bat around some old billiard balls with sticks. Yeah, that is a unique experience.
Old billiard. Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we do have some of them.
So they're kind of scuffed up, I understand.
Yeah, we got a little sort of mix and match.
Yeah.
But my customers are always happy.
Some of those sets have multiple 8 balls in them.
Yeah. And wiffle balls as well.
And wiffle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, maybe if they donate $50, they can get a half off coupon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe $5 gets them half off a couple of tater tots.
Well, I'm going to have to really sit down and work this out. Me and my lawyer are going to have to figure out all the details, I guess.
So, you yourself, and also you.
Yeah,
so,
that'd be correct.
So, you, your lawyer, and your chef.
Yeah. No. Luigi is not going to be part of this.
Oh, his name's Luigi now?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, it's been a few things now.
Well, maybe I can let people
vaguely ethnic, which is troubling.
If you contribute $1,500, then you get to work in the kitchen for an afternoon.
Okay.
We can share some of those tater tot secrets.
Mm-hmm. So they can pay you $1,500 to come and work for you for a day?
I think it'd be that sounds like a good price to me, a real privilege. Another thing is they can come and help keep the bar because my uncle, where he can give you a bag of chips and pour the beer.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't order shots from him, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so that's
a little bit of
that's
PTSD.
Something that that's something your other bar staff takes care of, then, eh? The hard liquor.
Yeah, when they're in, yeah.
When they're in, okay.
Yeah.
So they're kind of part time then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Uh,
so just during like peak hours.
so not part-time as in not all of the time.
Not all of the time.
Not
yes.
all of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Part-time.
like maybe
part of the time.
during peak hours, they come in.
Yeah, just 80 hours a week, something like that.
80 hours a week.
Yeah.
80 hours a week.
Yeah, part-time. Part-time. Yeah.
That would be double what a typical full-time schedule is.
Yeah, but not all of the time.
It's getting pretty close. 80 hours a week is pretty close to all of the time. It's
That's
much.
you could fit a full other shift in there.
It's much more time than most people work. I mean, who is this that's working 80 hours a week for you?
It's my estranged lady wife.
Okay, so your
It's my wife.
estranged wife comes in and works 80 hours a week at your establishment.
It's an arrangement we have to help pay off the child care.
Mm-hmm. And so she actually comes in and physically works 80 hours a week?
Yeah, and she gets to keep all the tips, and that's my payment for the month.
Ah.
Child care payment. What do they call that? Alimony.
Ah. Well, like you said, she's estranged, not divorced from you.
Well, it's as good as.
Uh-huh. Well, it's just that... never mind. Back to the Kickstarter campaign.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So your Kickstarter campaign is going to launch when, then?
Well, I was going to say it launched now, when as soon as people hear this.
Uh-huh.
But now that I have been made aware of certain things that have got to get done still, it may not be for a week or two.
A week or two. Okay. So you're going to go down to
about a fortnight or
to that.
half a fortnight, something like that.
So you're going to be down at the Santa Anita racetrack within the next 2 weeks, then, you think?
Yeah, probably by next weekend.
You'll,
Depends how much I can get out of here.
you'll talk to your friend in the porn business then?
I'm sorry, adult entertainment.
Adult entertainment. I apologize, yeah.
He is a filmmaker.
Uh-huh. So he makes adult films.
Not these cheesy videos or anything. No. Yeah, I'll be down there. I'll also work out something to see what we can do. I guess. So, what's the video supposed to be?
Oh, well, it's just supposed to be kind of explaining what your project is.
My name's Paul. I need money. Got a lot of bullshit lawsuits to pay off.
Well, it's usually not about that. It's about like something you actually want to do.
Got a lot of broken things around the place. Gotta fix it up, and you can make that happen.
Well, yeah, it's less that. It's like you want to do something interesting with your business, like you want to make a new, like maybe you want to add something cool to your menu, or you want to, I don't know, install some kind of a clever,
I've always wanted a flat screen TV.
Yeah, that's less the kind of thing they're looking for.
Gotcha.
'Cause they do filter these a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I got a lot to think about.
Yeah, maybe you need to think about Indiegogo instead.
So what?
Indiegogo.
What's that?
That's a different crowdfunding website. They're a little more lenient.
Indiegogo.
No, Indiegogo. Indie. Like independent, but shorter.
Right.
Yeah. Indie. INDIE.
How do you spell that?
INDIE.
I'm gonna write that down.
Go.
Okay. India.
No, Indie. Indie. INDIE.
ND.
No, INDIE. Indie.
Indie.
Indie.
.com.
No, go Indiegogo.
Go. So I can just hit the little button that says go?
No, you have to type out go twice.
Go. Twice.
No, go. The word go twice. So Indiegogo.
Gaga.
Huh?
Like Lady Gaga?
No, go.
Go.
G-O-G-O. I-N-D-I-E-G-O-G-O.
Dot net or whatever. Yeah.
Have your chef tell you how to spell it. I'm sure he knows.
I don't think he knows how to spell.
You don't think he knows?
No, because he is.
Is that because he's
apneic?
You just assume he can't smell?
No, he can't. He can't smell. Actually,
Sorry,
he had that
spell.
Zinc. He had that one of them zinc supplements that overdosed in it.
So you assume he can't spell either?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to ask him, I guess.
Well, maybe you can ask him if he can spell Indiegogo.com for you.
Right. Well, I guess I can. I'll be able to get a recording of this, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be able to get it from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that's unfortunately just about all the time we have today.
I'll let you know when I get things running.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds great. You let us know, and we will take the appropriate action.
Yeah, and if you are in the general Northern California area, why don't you drop by Stacie's Stickball Billiards Hall? That's me, Paul Stacie. I run it.
It's a place where you can play pool with sticks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, come have I do this
$55 to do that
during the summer months. I have this special pool party. I advertise
a pool party. You got a pool there?
Well, it's a pool hall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I advertise around.
You advertise
pool parties can be held there. Just all you have to do is you just have to request the room ahead of time. It's an easy $2,000 sort of down payment.
$2,000. Okay. Well, yeah, I can think I
it's really a deal.
There's probably someone out there that would pay for that.
Yeah, well, I shut down the place. You get it all to yourself.
Oh, I see.
A lot of people show up in funny costumes. It's pretty great.
Nice. So, like, maybe bathing suits, then? Is what they show up in?
Yeah, well, things, comfortable things. Yeah.
Like swim trunks and bikinis and...
Yeah, I come to mention it. Yeah, a lot of it is during the summer months, so a lot of people are wearing those kinds of things anyhow.
For your pool party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great. So that's about all the time we have today. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it.
I'm John, actually. That's okay.
Oh, well, it's just earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to trick you, remember? I was going to see if you...
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me in the end.
So this is...
in the end, you got me.
Yep, yeah, I did.
All the way down here at the end.
That's right, Paulo.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this has been Mr. Paul Stacie of Stacie's Stickball Billiard Hall on the first ever installment of the Wasting All the Time Open Access Interview Series. We hope you enjoyed it, and thanks very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, and I appreciate you being here.
I wasn't thanking you.
And
I was thanking the audience.
Right.
Good night, folks.
If you enjoy the show, please rate and review us on iTunes. Also, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/timewastepod. You can follow us on Twitter @timewastepod. Send us an email at timewastepod@gmail.com. You can also find us on Tumblr and Blogger.